Hello, my friends. It's Becky. Welcome back to my channel. Where on my channel, I am going through my good midlife crisis, where I am journeying through my 40s, working so hard to get my poop in a group. Thank you so much for coming with me as I journey through my 40s, and I am working on my physical, my financial, and my mental health. Today is Sunday, April the 27th, and we are going to be starting the May physical health journey. I know it's still technically April, but yesterday I stepped on the scale and closed out my April physical health journey, and today I'm going to be starting May. So, if you saw the vlog that I posted last week, which for me is, I'm going to post it today, but for you, it was last week, I did not meet my health goal. I'm sorry, my camera's all over the place. I did not meet my health goal of losing 3 pounds in April. In fact, I gained weight in April. But April's a tough month for me, especially this year. It's still tough, but I'm hoping by the end of the month, I'll be feeling better. So, here's my new goal. Same goal, 3 pounds. So yesterday I was I literally just looked at this. 246.7 was my goal yesterday. Was my weight yesterday. Whatever my weight is today, by the end of this vlog, not this vlog, but this month, I want to be 3 pounds down. And this is a 5-week month, so I should be able to do it. By 5 weeks from now, I should be feeling better, far enough away, and feeling okay. And let's see if I can do it. So let's right now turn around, get on the scale, and see what the starting weight is. And then just know in 5 weeks, the end of my May vlogs, I hope to be 3 pounds less than I am for whatever you're going to see right now. Okay, here we go. I don't want to see this number. I don't want to see it. I knew I didn't want to see that. I was right. 248. Well, it's a nice even number. So 245 is where I need to be at the end of this month, which technically is only down 1 pound from where I was at the end of last month. Okay, 245 is my goal for the end of May. Cats are weird, y'all. I opened up my sheet set so I could wash it, and then Tyler thinks that this box, the cardboard that the sheet was folded up in, is super comfy. It makes the best pillow. So now I can't make my bed, and I can't put the box in the recycling. So I guess I'll leave it like this, and then I'll just put the new sheets on the bed when I get home from church, because look at how cute he is. I don't want to disturb him. Are you comfy, baby? Is you a comfy boy? Because apparently, now we all know, cardboard inserts for sheet sets make the best pillows. Take note. Today's pretty coffee cup just has a heart on it. I got to the building first, and they changed the locks, and I don't have the new key yet, so I'm just waiting in the car, and I'm gonna drink my coffee now. I am sitting here doing a final edit on my health vlog from last week, and Chad decided to join me on the couch. Hey, Chad. Chad. And there's Charlie, wishing he could get up here, but he can't get himself up on the couch yet. And I want to give Chad a little break. So, Chad and I are just chilling. There's me weighing in yesterday. At least it's not this morning's weigh-in, which was worse, which y'all already saw. Anyway, I just filmed my sum up, which is why I'm a little bit teary. But anyway, I'm doing a final check, and then I'm going to upload this and go get the grill started. So, but Chad and I are just chilling right now, and Charlie's wishing he could join us. So, Chad, you want to say hi? Chad? Chad got shaved yesterday for his summer haircut. Okay, bye. It is time for my weekly grill. I have been marinating these chicken thighs in Larry's herb and lemon, I think it is. Herb and garlic. Again, I will insert a picture of the bottle, hopefully not upside down this time, of the marinade that I used. I'm just getting them on the grill now, so I'm going to close this lid and let these go. And then, of course, the obligatory hot dogs will be added to the grill as well. So that is what I am cooking up for tonight and then the week to be eaten. And then Nathan, at some point this week, will make some
chicken fajitas, and then I will eat them as nachos because I don't really like the gluten-free tortillas. They're kind of like gummy. I don't like them. Let me close this lid so this can cook. I don't really like the gluten-free tortillas. Corn tortillas are okay, but you can only buy them in like stacks of like 20, and I like want 2, and I don't want to buy that many, and then they go bad. So I'll just eat them as nachos. But that's my plan for dinner. So chicken is grilling. I'll get the hot dogs on when the chicken is done. I will eat this chicken with quinoa. Nathan will probably have mashed potatoes or something. And that's the plan for dinner for tonight. So, did I have lunch today? Oh, I had my leftover steak from last night. And then I had biscuits for breakfast this morning. I don't think I've vlogged anything yet for food this week. So, biscuits I had for breakfast, leftover steak from last night for lunch, and then for tonight I will have this chicken. So, welcome to week 1 of May, where I have vlogged nothing. Happy Monday morning, my friends. I got an early start this morning because I was off on Friday, so I am already running my reports and getting things started. But I just made breakfast and took out my trash, so I am going to have 2 eggs and 2 pieces of toast today. It's a lot. I don't know if I'll eat both pieces of toast, but I made them. So we'll see. I just was trying to pull 1 piece of toast out and 2 came out, and I was like, meh, I'll make 2 pieces of toast. So that's what I'm going to do with my iced coffee, which I set over here when I just sat down. My iced coffee, and then I have water. So that is what I am doing this morning while I run my reports and get my day started, going through emails and everything. You know how it is when you're off for a day. Anyway, I hope y'all are having a good Monday morning, and I will check in this afternoon. For lunch today, I am having my soup dumplings, and I haven't tried them yet, but they look amazing. And that's what I am going to do, and a Diet Coke. So, back to work. It is a crazy Monday morning. I have run my reports, but I haven't had a chance to start my reports, and it is already noon. It is exactly 12 o'clock on Monday, and I haven't even started my reports because I've just had meetings all morning. So, I'm going to eat my soup dumplings and start doing my reports so I can get them processed. So, I will check in with y'all at dinner time probably. Okay, dinner time, and I absolutely forgot I had Chipotle left over from Thursday, so I'm going to be eating my leftover Chipotle. I still have queso, and then I'm going to have chips, and here are my pretty tulips that I bought myself on Friday. This is what they look like right now. They are all trying to get to the sunlight, so I keep turning it so they all grow toward the sun. So I'm going to eat my dinner with my water since I already had my Diet Coke for the day. And then I'm going to go make my bed with my new sheets because I washed them, but I never actually put them on my bed. So that's my plan for this evening.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, oh, it's so soft. I miss grass. I miss like soft grass. The grass down here is always so rough and hard and dry.
Rigid.
Yeah. I'm sure this will eventually turn into that, but right now it's still soft. Oh, it's nice. I'm gonna fall over because I'm looking at my camera.
I just want to take a nap out here, you know?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, while it's still fresh and...
Mm-hmm. Nice. It looks really great, Nathan. So we planted a bunch of sod. We'll late it. This is this morning's project. Nathan did most of this, but I helped. And that looks so good. It'll be so nice. It's not done yet, but it is time for work. So I'm gonna go in. I just put some pancakes in the air fryer and I'm gonna go eat them. This is obviously gonna have to like patch it because the roots of the tree are in the way. So you can't just lay the sod. And that's what's left to lay over there. But this was all done in like 45 minutes. Actually like 30 minutes. 45 minutes. So it looks really good. I'm excited. And it's so soft. It feels so good. Alright, I gotta go to work. Okay, breakfast is the pancakes that I just pulled out of the air fryer because I didn't have time to make my usual eggs and toast because I was at the gym and then I was helping in the yard, and obviously celebratory after gym coffee. And I am going to get to work. So happy Tuesday.
Tuesday lunchtime. It is leftover chicken from the grill the other day and some leftover quinoa. And that's what I'm doing for lunch. Dinner is Nathan's yummy fajitas. I'm going to have them as nachos with some cilantro and then some, what do you decide to drink every time I record? And some of this queso from HEB. And that's my plan. And then I had this tea that I bought when I was grocery shopping the other day, and I haven't finished it. This is really good. If you've never had it, I highly recommend it. And that's my dinner. Good morning. It is a Wednesday and time for breakfast. And the usual 2 eggs, piece of toast, up, added sausage. Got my homemade coffee and my water, and it is time for work. I'm gonna go get busy. So I hope y'all have a good morning, and I am gonna go get to work. I am hoping to film my budget with me. It is, oh my goodness, it's the 30th. Oh, it's April 30th, which means tomorrow is May. So I'd better get busy. Okay, bye.
Wednesday lunch. I am doing some more charcuterie. I have some of that mozzarella and I put some balsamic on it. Just there wasn't very much balsamic left, so I just sprinkled whatever was left in that jar. I have more, but that's what was left in that bottle that I had on top of it. And then some of that prosciutto, and then those crackers that I had gotten from Ollie's were delicious, which I shouldn't have been surprised because this is the same brand that makes those pretzels that I'm like addicted to, that I haven't let myself buy. So I'm going to have some of this with my crackers. I still have a little bit of coffee left from this morning. It's almost gone. And then my water. And I'm going to get back to work because guess what? I'm super busy. Aren't we all surprised? I also had to take 15 to go water the yard because it was supposed to rain. But of course it's sunny. Maybe it'll rain this afternoon. I won't have to water it this afternoon. But if it doesn't rain, I will go water it this afternoon. And then I don't know what I'm doing for dinner. Probably leftover fajitas. Nathan made fajitas for dinner last night, but they were super spicy. So I don't know. He likes super spicy. He's not from, but he grew up in New Mexico. I don't like super spicy because I grew up in New Jersey. So I have different spice tolerances. And this time it was a little bit spicy for me. But, I mean, they were still delicious, as always. They're just a little bit spicy for me. So I don't know what I'm going to do. But that's probably what I'll do for dinner. And then I'm going to try to make banana bread, more banana bread, because the bananas are ready to be used. And if I don't use them, there's like a fine line of when bananas are ready to be used for banana bread and when you need to throw them away. So I think today is the day I have to use the bananas for banana bread. And that's my plan for the rest of the day. But right now, got to get back to work and eat my lunch. So I'll check in later. Dinner tonight is the same thing I'm having last night. You are not having deja vu. I am having leftovers of the fajita with as nachos with queso and Diet Coke. And Charlie is trying to get his brother to play with him, and that's the barking. So I'm gonna stop this recording so that you don't have to listen to them play. But that's my dinner tonight, and I have banana bread baking. I'm also throwing earbuds into my dinner. All right, I will probably not check in again tonight, but maybe I will. Maybe I'll share my banana bread when it's done. Okay, bye. Okay, it is Thursday, and I am back from the gym, but I did not go get myself a celebratory after gym coffee. Though, obviously, it is time for me to record because my dog is now taking a drink of water. That's how you know. But for breakfast, I am having a piece of my banana bread that I made last night. I butter my banana bread. Is that weird? Does anybody else do that? I don't know. Maybe I'm weird. But then I am having my own homemade coffee and my water. And that's what I'm going to have for breakfast. And I'm going to go get to work. I didn't go get coffee because it is now 7 o'clock. I got a really late start to the gym. Not late enough to not go, but late enough to where I didn't really have time to go get coffee afterwards. So I'm going to go eat and get to work and get my day started. So I will see y'all at lunchtime. And here goes Charlie. It's his turn now. At least he's learned to wait his turn and not try to like sneak in under Chad and try to drink at the same time. Okay, I'll see y'all at lunchtime. Look at my boys. They're buddies. Tyler and Chad. And then
Charlie's all passed out on the floor over there. And when I forgot to record dinner, I totally forgot, but I had spaghetti. And that's what's left of it. I didn't eat all of it. It had chicken on top. Okay, and I'm gonna go close up my budget now. It's Thursday. Friday morning breakfast. I finished my video nice and early this morning, so I had time to make myself my 2 eggs, my sausage, and my toast. And I've got my iced coffee. My water is already at my desk because I was filming. And that's it. And now I am going to go get to work. It is, well, my phone, yep, it's just about 8 o'clock. So my video is already up. I haven't made it live yet, but I'm going to go eat my breakfast and get my Friday started. I am going to Ginny's for dinner tonight. I don't know what we're going to be having, but it'll probably be Chipotle or Torchy's or something like that. And for lunch, it'll probably be leftover spaghetti or fajitas. I don't know. I'll let y'all know. But breakfast is decent, so I'm going to go eat it. Happy Saturday, friends. Welcome back to my bathroom. It is time to do another weekly wrap-up, and this is for May week 1. And it is actually May this time. It is May the 3rd. I'm going to be stepping on the scale. So I was 248 when I weighed in on Sunday, and I'm going to be honest, I was up from that yesterday when I weighed in. I don't know what I'm going to be today, and I am not confident at all. It has been a week of, I was down all week from that. Like, I was feeling pretty confident, and then yesterday I was up. I'm about to start my period, so I know I'm retaining all kinds of junk, and you women know, you know what your bodies are like, what our bodies are like when this is going on, so we'll just see. I'm just going to step on the scale and we'll see where we are today. So 248 is where I was on Sunday, and it's the end of the week. Let's see where I am today. It is a 5-week month though, so we have an extra week to lose those 3 pounds. So here we go. Okay, let's get on here. Oh good. Okay. 246.5. So down from a lot down from yesterday and down from Sunday. So we're headed in the right direction, y'all. We're going down. All right, I'll see y'all in a bit. Breakfast time, and I made myself some more biscuits with honey and some iced coffee. I'm almost done with my iced coffee, and I think it's just about time to replace my tulips. They're still looking pretty, but they've seen better days. Though I did, hang on, I'm going to turn you around. I just got a call from my nephew asking if I could watch the boys today. So I don't know when they're going to be here, but I'm going to get to watch my babies today. Not Ellie. Sweet Ellie's going to be with Cindy. They're the lady that Joey went to live with when my sister passed. But I'll take the boys. So I don't know when or for how long, but just for a couple hours while their mom does some shopping. So I haven't seen them in a little while, so I'm excited to see them. So try to get some cleaning done before they get here, because that was my plan for the day, and to help Nathan in the yard, try to get that all done before my babies get here. But now I'm excited to see them, so I'm going to eat my breakfast and try to get some stuff done around the house before the boys get here, and I will check in later. Okay, let's plant some flowers.
Flowers?
Yeah. Where do you want to plant flowers?
Down.
That one? Where do you want to plant it? Where do you want to put it?
Down.
Yeah, where? Where do you want to put it?
Down.
Yeah, where do you want to put it? You want to put it right here?
Yeah.
Do you want to put it right here?
Yeah.
Right here?
Yeah.
Okay. This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one? This one, you want to hold it while I make a hole? Okay. Here, let's make a hole. Okay. Make a hole right here?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we'll make a hole right here. And we're going to put a flower in it.
Flower?
A flower is going to go in the hole. Okay, that flower?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to put that flower in the hole. I'm going to have Bex making a hole. Okay. Okay, hang on. We got to make the roots a little bit. Okay, ready? Can you do this? Can you do this? Can you do that? Good job. Okay, you want to put the flower in the hole?
Yeah.
Can you put the flower in the hole? Good job. Here, can you do this? Can you make the dirt go back in the hole? Put the dirt. Can you push the dirt?
Good job. Joe, you planted a flower. More? Okay. Where do you want to put that one?
That one.
Where do you want to put it? You want to put it over here?
Yeah.
Let's put it right here. Want to put it right here?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's put a hole right here. Huh? Okay, you're gonna have to make a hole. Mm-hmm. Okay, hang on. Almost done. Make a hole. We made a hole. Okay. Okay. Good job. Okay. Thank you, bud. Oh, now we put, yes, good job, bud.
Flower.
More flowers. This one?
Yeah.
Yeah? Where do you want to put this one?
That one.
That one? Over there?
Yeah.
Okay. All the way over there? How about right here?
That one.
That's okay. That's really far away. Hang on, Apex gotta get up. Boy. You want to put it all the way over here? Right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I say.
Over there?
Yeah.
Okay. Right here?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, right here. Oh, you picked a good spot. That was a good spot to put a flower. all done, I'm going to turn you around and show you what it looks like. Joe, help. So this is what we ended up with. Not a lot, but honestly, it'll probably be dead in a month. So I really just got them to have something to do with Joe this morning. And that's what we got. You helping me do laundry? Jetty, yeah? Yep, that's a trash. We leave that alone. Yeah. Are you gonna get in? Are you gonna get in the laundry? Yeah.
It is Sunday, Becky here to do my sum up, and we are in my room. And I am in my PJs because, y'all, I don't feel good today. I was supposed to be going into Lampasas for church. Excuse me. It is my ecclesia's turn to host our like quarterly that we normally do at our campgrounds that we own out in High. But they're having electrical issues and it's getting repaired. So our Lampasas church agreed to host it because they have a much bigger, like they own their building and it's a much bigger building. And so it's out there and I was supposed to be out there today. I do not feel good. I have like sinus crud and I don't want to take this. I feel like if it was just my church, like if I was just going to Sunday, like to church, I would go, but I don't want to take this to like where everybody is, especially my mom, and there's a bunch of kids there and a bunch of older people there, and I don't want to take this to everybody. So I decided to stay home. I'm going to sleep it off. As you can see, my babies came to see me yesterday. I had the boys. Joe helped me plant some flowers. Jed helped me do some laundry. That was the rug. That poor rug in the living room has to get washed. Before I had the puppy, I feel like I washed that rug once every 2 months, and now I feel like I wash it once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks. That poor rug gets washed so much. It is not meant to be washed that often. So I'm probably going to have to replace that rug again. And maybe should go buy another one of those $40 rugs at Costco. They were still there when I was there last weekend. But anyway, that rug is getting washed way more than it is intended to be. But as you can see, I am back down from where I was. Sorry, y'all, I just don't feel good. I am back down from where I was at the beginning of the week, so that's good because I started this week very high, like where it's higher than I've been all month. I'm back up to where I was in the middle of March, but that's okay. That's okay. Like I said at the beginning, last week was an emotional eating week. So starting this week on Sunday, the day after my emotional eating day, was not a surprise to me, and I was okay with it. But we've worked our way back down, and we're headed in the right direction. It's a 5-week month, and I want to lose at least 3 pounds. So we started at 248. By the end of the month, I would like to be 245. I feel like that's very doable considering last month I was in the 246s. So really, it's only really a pound from where I was last month, but it's 3 pounds from where I started this month. So we should be able to do that. By we, I mean me, but I really do rely on y'all for like support and encouragement and accountability. So thank you all for being here and for being that for me. I really do appreciate you for all of that. That being said, this morning I had some pancake balls for breakfast because I was going to have oatmeal, but I guess I got rid of my gluten-free oats. Like, because technically oats, like oats for oatmeal, are gluten-free, but they're not always processed in a safe facility. So when you're celiac, you have to be very careful to buy oats that are processed in a safe facility. And I had some, but I think I bought them when I was very first diagnosed and they got used up. Jaden, Nathan's older son, was making these like peanut butter chocolate oat ball cookies. They were not the best. They were not my favorite. They weren't bad. They just weren't my favorite. But he was like going hog wild making them.
for us for a little while, so he used a lot of my oats for that. And then what was left, it was like time. I think I do remember now that I think about it, getting rid of them because they were like over 2 years old, and I don't know how long oats are good for. Probably longer than the shelf life says, but I'm a pretty big stickler for like expiration dates. Nathan makes fun of me for it, but I'm like, I'll let it go for a little bit past the expiration date. But when it's like 2 years past an expiration date, I'm like, get that out of my pantry. I'll buy more. So I do think that I got rid of my oatmeal, but I forgot about it until I went to make oatmeal this morning because I was like, I don't feel good. My throat hurts a little bit, and oatmeal just sounds really good right now. And I didn't have any. So I'm gonna have to get some more of that. So I had pancake balls that I did not film because honestly I just didn't feel like filming them. I just had them and I had coffee. So here is my for next week's vlog. I had pancake balls and iced coffee for breakfast this morning. And now I am going to lay down. My actual church starts in about 40 minutes. I'm just gonna zoom in to it and then just sleep for today. And I don't think I will get my video filmed for my budget with me, my budget setup, which I really need to because it's already May the 4th and I haven't filmed my May budget setup. But yesterday was my day to do that, and the boys were here, and I have no regrets. I would have spent that day with them again. They were supposed to be here for a couple of hours. They were here for like 8.5 hours. Again, loved it, just not what I was expecting to do with them. So planted the flowers, did the laundry, we played some Connect 4, we watched a couple of movies, we took a 2-hour nap, and by we, I mean they took a 2-hour nap, but I was holding Joe. Joe was like laying on my lap, and Nathan was holding Jet, so we were kind of like stuck. We couldn't move the whole time they were sleeping, so we were kind of just like, okay, I guess we'll sit here and watch a movie. So we watched The Labyrinth while they took a nap. But it was good. It was a good day. I enjoyed spending the time with them. Um, and the yard looks amazing now. So we have grass, we have flowers, there's mulch. Nathan put all the mulch down. It was a good day. And my health is going well. So I did make it to the gym both days this week, and I did not go for coffee on Thursday after the gym because my coffee budget was low, and I figured I don't need to go get coffee every time I go to the gym. I kind of like just negating everything I've done at the gym when I go get coffee. I don't get like I get sugar-free coffee, and it's just coffee with half and half in it. It's not like I'm not getting anything frou-frou in my coffee. It looks nice, but it's really just sugar-free syrup in a cold brew coffee with half and half in it. That's what's in that coffee. But unless I decide to get cold foam on it, but I only do that like every once in a rare while. So, but anyway, it's a treat that I didn't need and I didn't get this week. All right, I'm gonna stop talking. My head hurts. I'm rambling. And I'm going to sign off. I hope y'all have a fantastic week. Thank you again so much for being here. And I guess come back next week and see how I did on this week's vlog. So I did weigh in, obviously, less than I weighed in at the beginning of this week. So we're headed in the right direction. And I will talk to y'all later. Bye, guys. Oh, don't forget to give this video do the things, thumbs up, subscribe, follow along with me, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.